gradually expand your awareness and just get a sense for your time and space and just how you relate to everything in your vicinity.
So hello and welcome to Celestial Star Yoga's video. Today we're just going to have a nice stretching, opening of the tissue routine, really just getting our prana, our chi activated, and overall just coming out of this more energetic than we went in. So let's go ahead and get into this practice.
Alright, so to start with the yoga practice, we're going to start with just some simple inhales and exhales, practicing proper Ujjayi breathing. So breathing into the chest and then exhaling, contracting those abdominals to get that circular breath going. I want to feel the powerful effects of this Ujjayi breathing. So you're going to inhale and then you're going to exhale as you do a forward fold. So inhaling and exhaling. Just finding a nice elongation rising up and then exhaling, just letting it all go. So take a couple more of these and then we'll go ahead and clasp the elbows behind the head to get a nice stretch in the left side for about 20 seconds. And then we'll come on to the right side for about 20 seconds. Really lifting up from the hips. So you're reaching up through the shoulders. And we'll take a clasp of the fingers pressing outward, so our palms pressing away from us, bringing our scapulas together so the exterior side of the shoulder is getting stretched. And changing the interlace, bringing the palms through the hands forward. So inhaling up, exhaling down into plank. It will come down to the mat. Inhale up for cobra. Taking 3 or 4 breaths here, feeling the elongation of the vertebral column. Exhaling, pressing back to downward dog. Taking some nice deep expansive breaths. Inhaling the left leg up, opening up the hip. And exhaling the foot between the hands, planting the back heel. And taking 3 breaths as you open up to the side in Warrior 2 here. Keeping the right arm upward and just breathing with the movement, and then exhaling, extending the left arm, getting a nice side stretch. Exhaling down, kicking the leg back before kicking the right leg up, opening the hip and exhaling it through, planting the back heel, opening up to Warrior 2 on the right side now. Now 3 breaths as we open up the left side and allow more movement, ease, and flow in our body. Taking a couple breaths here. And exhaling back, keeping the right arm extended, stretching out the right side body. Exhaling down, pressing back to downward dog one more time. Coming into plank. Few breaths. Exhale down to the mat. And we'll come up in the Sphinx pose now. Take some breaths. Maintain deep breathing throughout the practice as we'll come into bow pose now. So go ahead and grab the inner side of the right foot and the inner side of the left foot. Externally rotate the shoulders. You want to feel like you're balancing on your pelvis as you really open up your chest and pull your knees up off the mat. You want to maintain a good back arch while you maintain deep breathing as well. Couple more deep breaths and then go ahead and let yourself recline back into child's pose as our nice counter pose. Breathing from the base of the spine upward along the vertebral column, allowing space to pull those vertebrae apart, allowing some nice ease, relaxation in your body. From here, we'll come into assisted side plank. So allowing the right knee to be on the ground. So we open up our left side body, extending the left hand overhead. Breathe up and down your body, keeping that energy flow going and starting to feel the strong effects of the Ujjayi breathing. As always, we'll switch over to the left side, so the left extended side arch, extending that right arm overhead, breathing nice and deep, bringing oxygen and blood flow to all the cells in the body. Then from here, we'll transition into frog pose. So this is a great stretch for the abductors and really stretching out that inner groin. So we'll come onto the hands and knees and we'll just work with rocking forward and back. It might feel a little awkward at first, and even a little weird in the hips depending on how tight they are, but it's really great and even feels a lot more fluid when you're walking or just doing anything throughout the day. So just breathing, sending that breath into the hips, right? Imagine if you could breathe into the femoral hip head, and that should really help bring some opening into that region. And you, again, kind of find your own flow with it. If you can stay in the forward position for a few breaths and maybe rock back, stay there and just find that deep stretch that your body's craving. We finish up frog pose and we'll come up into an assisted crescent lunge. So we'll drop the back knee and press forward, so we're getting nice stretch in the left hip and then also the abductors and also the IT band and really much of the muscle tissue right there in that left hip. It's going to be a nice way to loosen up the hip. It's a great practice to get going in the morning, to get your hips and just body really just primed for the day in the optimal way. So again, just breathing down into the hips, really creating space that your body can stretch and shift into, and go ahead and switch on the other side. Again, really sending your breath and opening up the region of your hips and in that lower pelvic floor wall, and just allowing that space to open up so you can stretch the muscles and the ligaments in that region. As we finish up here, then we'll come to a standing pose. I like doing this outdoors because you can really ground down and get a sense of your inner self. So all I want you to do here is just find a nice mountain pose. So just hands along the sides, feet flat on the ground. I want you to close your eyes and I want you just to practice some awareness here. So just breathing some expansive breaths, and what I mean by that is just filling your body up as much as possible and then slowly exhaling and just allowing your hearing to go out so you can just gradually expand your awareness and just get a sense for your time and space and just how you relate to everything in your vicinity. Allowing whatever comes up in your mind just to come through, pass by, just being aware of your thoughts, how you feel, the sounds around you. And make sure you are deep breathing really nice and deep here. If you'd like to take your arms out straight to either side like a T to get a nice stretch in the shoulders, feel welcome. Now with this gained awareness, I'd like to invite you into just a 2-minute meditation here to close out our practice. So either continue standing or find a nice seated position that feels comfortable to you, and just naturally allowing your eyes to close. And again, just relaxing with the breath, allowing the breath just to move around the body as you expand your awareness, noticing what's on the inside and all the sounds that are around you. Close our practice. Just like to say namaste. Thank you for tuning in today and giving your body some love. And remember to like and subscribe and leave a comment on how you like this video. Thank you.
Alright, so there's our quick energizing practice. Really, when you combine that with the Ujjayi breathing, guys and women, that's just going to, like, when you, it's like this rising and descending of the breathing. Okay, so that's drawing in the energy and expelling anything that may be a hindrance, blocking your body, and creating that clarity, that energy, that richness and vitality again. So that's why the simplicity of can be so powerful and allow the natural healing of your body to occur. I combine this with grounding, being outdoors, using Mother Nature's natural, powerful energies. When you ground down, you breathe in the rich energy, you get a bunch of energy and rich vitamins from the sun, and just make sure you're well hydrated with some good purified water, and then you're accessing the energy of the elements and creating an unstoppable human being. So thank you so much for tuning in today. Have the most incredible day ever, and I'll see you on the next video.